It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
All right.
They'll run with Mixon. And he did not want to go down. Good running. Manages to gain 5.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Throwing is Stroud. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Darius Slay. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. We'll see how they want to attack things here. Backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man, left side, he's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down. That's Will Anderson, the defensive rookie of the year, in there to record the sack. Third and long.
Great, set. Hey, 73. Delta.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down coming up. Here's Braden Mann now. as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back from Houston in a moment. On comes the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now fair catch is taken back inside the 40. Texans offense ready to take over possession of the football. The game here in the second quarter. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call. Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles offense about ready to take over once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Delta.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Here we go.
Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. That'll be taken in by Mixon. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And he's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown. And, Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10.
No touch.
Now Hurts. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And His offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jumped that route, challenged the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
The Texans offense going to take over here in the last minute of this first half. They'll have a short field looking to build on the lead. 1st and 10.
Ow, what's that?
Now Stroud. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 33-yard line.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
On first down, it's Stroud. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Kindly Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their 2nd. The Texans going to turn things over to their field goal unit. This will be from 47 yards. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Just 1 second remaining in this first half, and they will kick it away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. And no rest for the weary. Let's get right back to it. Quarter number 3 set to begin.
Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They find themselves down 17-7 as this drive starts. First and 10.
Tiger swamp, Tiger swamp.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Go Silver, ready?
To throw, Hurts. Quick slant into the hands of Smith. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
63, 63, 60.
Here's Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks, so don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley, and he'll bring this inside the 30, a gain of about 4. They need to get to the 22, but now face 3rd down. And this one complete on the sideline. Good footwork to stay in bounds, but he is just shy of the first down. And that brings up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, He picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him. Stroud to throw here on first down. That's over the middle, but it's incomplete. Tank Dell was the one he was looking for. It's second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
And he is not going to get away. Might have got the yard, but it will set up third down.
All right.
Here's Stroud. That's into the hands of Dell on the right side. Loose inside the 30. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
That's not the type of play that's going to end up on a lot of end-of-the-season highlight reels, Mike. But listen, sometimes those little check-down crossers produce some positive plays. Stay ahead of the chains.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Mixon. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
All right.
They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. On play action. Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure route.
And he will get into the end zone. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Fairbairn able to add the extra point. And the Texans move out to a 24-10 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Great, set. 63, 63, 63. Hey, easy, 63, 63, back. No touch.
On first down, it's Hurts. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he's going to be brought down here on what will turn out to be the final play of the third quarter. Third and 6.
No touch, set. No touch.
Now Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And it looks like he's going to have the first down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
Great, set. Get it. No touch.
Hurts. And this ball batted away and incomplete. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills, and you saw them on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
They'll try to set up the screen here, and they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late. You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
They'll work now on second and 4.
Carl left, get it. Carl left, get it. Carl left, get it. Carl left.
Again, Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
Got his man at the 6. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And this is what the offense needed. Now, after that last completion, you still trail here in the fourth quarter. You need scores, and you need scores fast, so they cannot take their time. I wouldn't be surprised to get them right back up on the line of scrimmage and try to score here now that it's first and goal.
This has been some kind of march downfield now. Can they pay it off with 6? It's first and goal. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Eagles. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stopped him short. No gain.
I don't don't love the call. I mean, all week you practice these gotta-have-it plays. Every call sheet, Mike, has 3 or 4 plays that are down here in the goal line that could also be used as 2-point plays. I think to simply turn it around and just hand the ball to your running back, gotta be a little bit more creative.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll go play action with Stroud. That one caught by Tank Dell. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
That's good for the Texans. First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
12.
They'll run on first down with Mixon. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
That's another Texans first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Stroud. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the first down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Oh, right.
A run here with Mixon. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Dell motioning over. On first down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this time, they are ready for him. He'll be thrown for a loss. No big gain that carry. It's second down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go.
Here's Mixon. Maybe a couple there. It's third down. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. Talk things over before third down.
Here we go.
On the option, they give it to Mixon. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
A gain of 7. It's fourth down.
So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. His kick is good. He got it. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. Past midfield. Look at him go. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Greg, it is a beautiful thing to watch. 11 come together. We always focus on the return man, but the entire special teams unit paves the way for that score.
And all week, Mike, when you talk to this group, the coaches thought they had an advantage in the return game, and I think we can see why. They felt their scheme and their blockers was a great matchup against this kickoff unit, and in this case, it's very easy to see why.
So, certainly some importance to this one now. After the touchdown, they could get this down to a field goal with a 2-point conversion. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Texans will take over here just shy of the 30.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Yeah!
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6.
Oh, ready?
Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. Here now, 3rd and 5. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. And it sets up 4th down. So it's a win here for the Texans. They were the aggressors from the start, able to dictate the pace of play. In the end, they come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say, so long from Houston. It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from Houston. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
I always like studying quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year, there can either be a lot of growth, right? There's the biggest ability to take that jump, but there's also some struggles you have to work through. In year 2, a full offseason.
He works free, right side. And he's going to take this one all the way. Houston. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Texans will take a 7-0 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. On the return is Rodgers. He's to midfield. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this, and they go back and get a score of their own.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here's Sim. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down.
Oh, Eric. Robbie. Today.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll push this one downfield, looking for Schultz.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield, bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
Oh, Eric.
Throwing on second down, Stroud. And he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle. Gets him down behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys.
A big hole. Inside the 30. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will move out to a 14-7 lead. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. So here is the former Giant. It's Saquon Barkley. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Don't touch it! Don't touch it!
Now Barkley. Barkley's got the first down and more. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
Don't touch it! Alpha, alpha, alpha! Count left, Yanni! Don't touch it!
Hurts to the air on first down. That's caught Saquon Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the
Is going to be incomplete, and it's great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here comes the Eagles punt team. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The home team's offense getting their final instruction before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set.
Stroud going to set up to throw. They try to work the screen with Mixon. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
11.
On the give, this is Mixon. And he'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line. So, from the 36, it is 1st and 10. Back to throw. Stroud. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll try to hit him with a screen. They smelled the screen and took care of it. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down.
Silver, check. Yellow touch.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
73. Yellow touch.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. Down the sideline, past the 45. They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
1 quarter in the books. It's the Texans who have the early lead. More from Houston coming up in a moment. Second down and 8.
King, Phil King. Kyle Yenny. Yellow touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. And this will be incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there. 3rd down coming up.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. Elliott's kick is good. And the Eagles are back within 4 at 14-10.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The home team's offense headed back to take over once more. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And they'll bring this to about the 34-yard line. Nolan Smith makes the tackle.
2J.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll go right back to Mixon. Oh, yeah. And they will finally get him to the ground at the Texans' 18. Now Mixon. And the Texans are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the 1st half as he's closing in on 100 yards already. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. A 4-yard gain brings up second and goal.
On second down, Stroud. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Schultz is the motion man. They'll try and run with Mixon. He slams it in there, and he is in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4-down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. On the return is Rodgers. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Man in motion is Smith. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And he's trying to get around the corner, but will not. Brought down. That's a loss on the play. Two minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back from Houston in a moment. Second and 11.
Great, set. Hey! Delta!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Philadelphia.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little bit of a spark.
Quick slant into the hands of Smith. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
Hey, easy, 63, hey, 73.
Hurts again. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Southern California. And the Texans will have great field position as they take over at their own 45. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Sit
From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And he will score. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. His second touchdown of this first half. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Still on the move. And they're not going to catch up to him. He brings it all the way back. 96 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
Here we go. Hey, south.
From the gun, here's Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Stroud. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Stroud. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack.
A loss of 5. It's 4th down.
Here's Tommy Townsend now, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The visitors' offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10.
Hey! Great, set! Go Silver, ready? Delta!
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about...
And he will go all the way. Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
On is Elliott to add the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Eagles have cut the deficit to 5.
Eagles 23.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. On the return, it's Dameon Pierce. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Oh, ready?
To throw is Stroud. This one uncorked, looking for Woods. So as we come to the half, it is a 5-point game. We'll head over to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Okay, Mike, thank you. More from you and Greg in a moment, but for now, welcome one.
Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return is Rodgers. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Eagles offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Hurts. He's going to air this one out, looking for Dotson. That is knocked away, incomplete. Good coverage there defensively, all over him. And it'll be second down.
Delta.
Here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys. It's a nice result.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To the air again. Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd and 2.
Great, set. Yanni. Hey!
They'll try to run here with Barkley. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they get 5 on 3rd and 2.
He's taken down at the 33.
Yanni.
Throwing is Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with the deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
To throw on second down is Hurts. His throw left side is complete.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. It is a gain of 23 yards, and now they'll have 4 shots at it. It's first and goal. Again, Hurts. A pass caught by Saquon. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. From back at the 13-yard line, it is second and goal. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Third and goal.
Great. Set. Alpha. Hey. Don't touch.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Quick throw, taken in.
Seemed to me, Mike, before that ball was even snapped, the quarterback had already made up his mind. I'm throwing the ball to the tight end no matter what the look is, and he's counting on the big body picking up the rest after the catch, and even though he's able to secure the ball, nice job by the defense keeping him short of the sticks.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Eagles will cut the deficit down to 2.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
On the return, here's Sim. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud ready to get to work once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. To throw, it's Stroud. That'll be taken in by Mixon. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
All right.
They'll try and run for this with Mixon. Mixon has the first down and more. And he's going to take this all the way home. Go Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. That his second touchdown tonight. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. And that back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Fair, Baron. Good on the point after. And the Texans will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The visitors' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They trail here by a couple of scores. The margin is 9 as this drive starts with first down. Here's Hurts. Now a deep ball looking for Brown. That ball broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
Good, set.
Hurts. The second down throw is incomplete.
Seems like the quarterback was a little predetermined in his read. I think he decided even before seeing the coverage where that ball was going. Next time, read the coverage. Let the play unfold. Don't force something that's not there.
Hurts finding Smith and an eagle. First down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself in your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out and go up for an offensive rebound and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
It'll get about 6 before he's taken down. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. Hurts will try it again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Man in motion is Smith. On first and 10, it's Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Good. Hey, easy, 63.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That is caught. What a throw. Kenneth Gainwell. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Elliott now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will cut it to a 2-point lead.
Eagles 33.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. On the return, here's Sim. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. The lead is 2, and they're going to try to make something happen here, starting with a 1st and 10. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive.
Don't worry. Hey.
They'll go play action with Stroud. A throw on the move is caught. And he will take this one in. 72 yards. Touchdown, Houston. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Fairbairn to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Texans will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9. And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 37 yards. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. On 1st down, it's Hurts. There's that man again. Another catch. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it. Great job here defensively, Mike. Make them snap the ball again. 2nd and 1, they're not conceding anything. Make it 3rd and 1 and see if your defense can come up again with a stop for no gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll go with the sneak. Trying to find an opening, but too good in the middle from the defense. They stop this up, and now it is 4th down.
No gain on a quarterback sneak? That's pretty surprising, Mike, anytime we see that happen. There just aren't many plays in the NFL that we consider to be automatic. The quarterback sneak is normally pretty close.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to get back to a 1-possession game. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, here's Sim. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
All right.
On the ground, it's Mixon. Finding room at the 35. And he will have this at midfield. Forced out of bounds there.
Holding offense.
That's on the former first-round pick, Titus Howard.
Still 1st down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw on the run is complete. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
The nice thing about these crossing routes, Mike, is it doesn't stress your protection. It's a very easy, high percentage completion for the quarterback, and when done right, you can get the ball into the hands of your receiver in open space with a lot of room to run after the catch.
The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
On the quick, right?
On play action, Stroud. And downfield, he's got Schultz, the tight end. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 23 yards.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he's going to be taken down.
And what's that one thing you hear from coaches all the time, Mike, right? Finish strong, and he's doing just that. His numbers here in this one, they have been terrific. But he's going to give you a full 4 quarters, and I think at this point in the game, he knows there's even more yards to be had.
They'll run here with Mixon. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
You have to come down with those opportunities. You're not going to get your hands on the ball very often as a defensive player. And when you do, let alone in the end zone, those are plays you just have to make.
And this one online, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
On the return is Rodgers. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10.
Hey, Silver. Don't touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He's going to air this one out looking for Dotson. That's caught! And he will score! Game on! Jahan Dotson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Eagles 43.
So the lead is down to just 2 now in the 4th quarter as they kick it off. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. The Eagles offense And their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
There!
Here comes Barkley. Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. Texans going to use the last of their timeouts here. They'll talk things over before 3rd down.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Eagles. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Here's Elliott for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Texans 45.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, here's Sims. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. The Texans offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over. Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look, and they were ready, and they took him away. I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing, that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Gotta let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. And they're going to do that with excellent field position. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
No touch that. No touch.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he'll get about 5. Once again, it's Barkley. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field.
Holding offense.
No touch that.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Hurts to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time, and it'll bring up second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Down inside the 10, and he'll be out of bounds at the 5. The numbers there tell the story of that last completion, moves him over 400 yards passing for the game. Well, a touchdown here could be the capper to a victory. It is first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man.
And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Now whistles, play clock at 0, and that'll cost them
Delay of game,
5.
offense.
Elliott on now for the PAT. Backed up because of the penalty, but no matter. The extra point is good.
Eagles 57, Texans 45.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Here's Pierce for the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's first and 10. The Texans offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with first and 10. Over the middle, he's got the tight end Schultz. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That's the difference in this one. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. From Houston, good night, everyone.